Hi, I'm Karen, and this is 45 minutes of Pilates. So you're going to be working your core, working on our core strength, which helps your balance, your flexibility, as well as your posture. So lots of things going on today. A good posture is so important for your back health, for your neck. So let's work our hardest today, but not hurt ourselves. So everybody's going to be at a different fitness level, and it's going to be real important for you to listen to your body. Challenge yourself, challenge those muscles, but when you know that it's too much for you, you need to kind of back off. And I'm showing you some modifications, but anytime you need to just take a rest or stop the video, you can. So this is a Zoom class that I videoed. And so when I say left or right, when I'm facing the camera, you'll have to either do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying. But either way, we're going to do both sides. You'll be even. I want you to have a good, nice, wonderful Pilates class and feel good about yourself afterwards. So here we go. Guys, welcome to Pilates. I'm so glad to be with you today. I'm going to be using one pair of small weights. Mine are 3-pounders. You can use 2 unopened water bottles or anything like that. And then everything we do can be done without weights as well. All right, so I'd like you to come up to the front of the mat and go ahead and bring those feet about hip width apart, engage your abdominals, and just walk those fingertips down. Let's hold on to our elbows, and let's just gently rock from one side to the other. So you're breathing in and out. If you can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, that's great. Feel that nice lengthening in your hamstrings, releasing of that back. And let's go ahead and grab onto that right leg gently. Both hands on the leg and nose toward your knee. Then let's take that right arm, glance up, and just gently twist. And make our way over to the left. Nose towards that left knee. And then left arm up, gentle twist. Good, let's go ahead and walk those feet together. And let's lunge back one foot and then the other. So you're in an upper push-up position. I want everybody to take things at your pace this morning. You do want to make sure wrists are below your shoulders and abs are lifted up. So let's do 2 great push-ups. Your chest is leading. Let's walk our hands back to our feet, please. Now let's take our right toes to the ceiling. So you want to take your nose towards that left knee and reach those right toes up. Then let's use that strong left thigh, engage your abdominals, and just as best as you can, bring yourself up to standing. Hands on your hips and the right knee is up. Let's take that up twice, extending that leg. Good, we're gonna place the foot down and we're gonna walk our fingertips out. We're gonna come down to those forearms and we're gonna tap in front of us nice and slow, knees down when you need to. So reach as far as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring our knees apart, big toes together, sit back on your heels and stretch. Take a breath. Remember, this is all about you. Let's come up on our hands and knees, arch up a couple times into our cat stretch. So you're going to take a break when you need to. Challenge yourself when you can. Good, let's come back to that upper push-up position. Really lift those abdominals up and do 2 great push-ups again. Let's walk those hands back to our feet. And let's reach those left toes up to the ceiling. Take your nose towards your right knee just best you can and reach those left toes nice and high. Good, now the best we can, working on our balance, we're gonna try to stand up. Hands on your hips and left knee up. Let's extend that leg twice. Good, let's bring our feet down. Engage those abdominals, walk your fingertips down, walk those hands out. You're gonna come down to your forearms. Remember, knees down when you need to. Let's tap and reach for 8, nice and slow. 7, 6, make sure you're not holding your breath. 5, 4 more. Good, 3, your best. 2, and 1. Good, knees apart, big toes together, breathe and sit it back. Good, let's do a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. And let's go ahead and do that 2 more times, 1 more on each side. So wrists below those shoulders. Nice Pilates scoop, fighting gravity, abs are lifted. 2 push-ups. Hands back towards our feet. Right toes are gonna reach up to the sky. Nose towards that left knee and take a breath. And then strong left thigh, slowly wobbling if you are, that's no problem. Right knee up and just extend twice. Good, feet together. Let's walk it out. And let's come down to those forearms. Tap the best that you can. 8, don't forget to put those knees on the mat when you need to. Please listen especially to that low back in this position. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Good, knees apart, big toes together, breathe and sit back. And give yourself another cat-cow stretch. Glancing up. Good, last time. Wrists below those shoulders. Lift the abs up, 2 awesome push-ups. Hands back towards your feet. Good, left toes reach up. Nose towards your right knee, left toes reach high. And then that strong right thigh lifts you up. Hands on those hips and left knee up. Extend twice. We always have one side that we're a little bit better for balance and strength and all that stuff. So just take your body for where it is today, doing your best. Down to those forearms. Let's tap last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale and stretch. Good, let's do a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. Good job. All right, we're gonna have a seat at the front of the mat with your weights. All right, so make sure you've got room to roll back, please. Let's take those weights in your hand. Just reach towards your ankles. Exhale, allow that chest to sink down. Let's come about halfway back. Engage the abdominals, open chest and palms up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna nice and strong, keeping those feet down till you come all the way to the mat. Then we're gonna bring those knees in. We're gonna bicycle the legs, move the arms up and down for 8, slowly. 7, 6, engage your middle. 5, 4, 3, if you need a modification, put one foot on the ground at a time. Good, let's put both legs down, strong through your middle, come on up. Roll those weights towards your ankles and just let the chest fall forward. Good, shoulders down. Really engage your middle. Try to relax your thighs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's open it up and come on down nice and strong. Good. Go ahead and bring those knees in. Engage your middle. 8, 7, 6. We don't need big weights here. We're not trying to challenge those chest muscles here. What we're trying to do is take those abdominals really up the ante and make them work. One leg down and then the other. Strong through your middle. Come on up. If you've got too heavy a weights, a lot of times you're going to be focusing so much in the shoulders and the chest that we kind of let those abdominals go and we aren't doing that Pilates scoop. So we want to focus on our middle here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to relax your thighs, make your abs do most of that work coming down. Good, knees in, engage your middle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Pilates scoop. Good, 2, and we've got one leg down, then the other. Engage the center, come on up and stretch. Good. Let's go ahead and put those weights down. Let's bring our hands back behind us. Now let's do right leg circles sitting up. If you end up having to lay down, that's fine. You can also modify by just circling that right leg. Let's try both, but I want you to do what you can do controlled. So let's try for 8. Notice I'm leaning back as I lower those legs. Good. 6. Anytime you need to put that left foot down, just circle the right. 4 more. Good. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time. Awesome. Feet together a little farther away from you. Walk those hands out and just let your chest sink down. Good job. Inhale and exhale, sinking down. Good. Let's go ahead and come to a forward fold. Lowering the head, let's bring those feet together. Cross those forearms, hold your opposite calf, and just straighten those legs the best that you can. Engage your abdominals and let's roll up nice and slow. Shoulders roll away from the ears. So let's go ahead and grab both weights again. We're going to take those legs apart. We're going to bend our knees and squat. Now notice that I'm not lowering my chest. Okay, you don't want to hinge from the low back. So we're going to squat down. I'm going to come up to my right toes and I'm going to crunch. And I'm going to squat, same leg, rib cage to hip bone. So what I want you to focus on is doing each part of this exercise one by one. So you're not trying to rush through. I want you to engage your center the whole time. Now this time let's crunch for 3. This is 3, 2, and 1. Let's do that 2 more times. Good. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, and good. All right, we're going to put those weights down. And we're going to bring those hands up. We're not going to be pulling on the head and neck, okay? So those hands are up here. Notice my fingertips are just gently behind my head. Engage your abdominals. Please don't pull on the head, round the back, push the tummy out. I want you to try to put shoulder blades in your back pockets. Bring those feet together. I want you to step your right leg out, bend your right knee, crunch, and bring it in. Same side. Right knee bends, right side of the rib cage to the hip bone, and bring it in. Good. Right knee bends and crunch. Good. Right knee bends and crunch. Let's crunch for 3 this time. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. 2 more times. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2. Now, instead of stepping back, I want you to point both toes out, squat nice and low, and reach. Rib cage to hip bone. Watch. Reach an arm up, and then this one. Rib cage to hip bone. Keep breathing. 8, 7. Stay low, but that head and chest are high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Walk those feet together. Roll those shoulders back. Good. All right, let's come to the back of the mat. So we're going to walk those fingertips out. And we're going to go ahead and roll to our right side plank. Now your wrist can be below the shoulder, or should be below the shoulder, everybody. Right knee could be on the mat if you want it to. So I want you to move this left arm, reach and dip a hip down. Reach it up and dip that hip down. Good, that's 3, we're just doing 6. 4, good, 5, and 6. Everybody, let's sit the hip down. My feet are on my left, and I'm going to reach my right arm. Good, I'm also going to take a deep breath in and fold forward, bringing my hands here. Bend your elbows and try to have your weight evenly distributed. Try your best not to rock to the right. Just bend those elbows towards the mat and take a breath. Good. Let's come on up to the front of the mat. Abs are scooped in. We're going to take one weight in our hand. Now in a V-sit, modification is keeping those feet down or lifting one foot. You can lift both. But if you're lifting both and you're rounded, I'd rather you put one foot down, have a correct position for those abdominals. So let's twist. 4, 3, 2. Now very controlled. I want you to use your abs to lift those hips. Come on up, get a nice V-sit, both feet up, down, or 1. You're twisting for 4. Use those abdominals, lift up in a very controlled manner. Open chest, 4, 3, 2. Just 2 more times, you guys. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Good job. Let's put that weight down. Right leg in front, walk those fingertips out. Exhale, just bend those elbows. Good. Now let's come on back to our hands and let's do our left leg circles. So engage your middle. Feel free to lay down. Feel free to just circle the left leg or both. But really strong through your middle. Here we go. 4, 8. Slow and controlled. 7. Good. 6. And 5. 4. Put the right leg down whenever you need to. 3. 2. And 1. Awesome. Feet together. A little farther away from you. Let's walk the fingertips towards the toes. Exhale and sink it down. Let's go ahead and come to our forward fold. Let's walk those feet close together. And let's hug those thighs. Hold on to your opposite elbow. Chin down. Straightening the legs the best that you can. And hang those arms down. Roll it up nice and slow. Shoulders roll away from those ears. And let's grab those weights. Remember that this can be done without weights as well. Completely up to you. So those legs are apart. As you squat down, you're bending the knees and the hips. My toes are pointed slightly out. So I'm going to squat down. I'm going to come to my left toes and crunch. Good. Think about each part of the move and don't rush through. Good. Nice squat and crunch. Good. And crunch. Very strong. Rib cage to hip bone. Let's crunch for 3. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Weights down, please. Roll those shoulders back. And we're going to be stepping to our left now. Remember, fingertips rest here, but you're not pulling on the head and neck. What happens when you pull on that head and neck is everything kind of collapses. Abdominals stick out. Think about zipping up through your middle. Shoulder blades in your imaginary back pockets. So fingertips are back here. We're going to step out left, bend that knee, crunch, and bring it in. Bend that left knee, crunch, and bring it in. Good for those obliques. Good. Coming straight to the side. You're not leaning forward. One more time like that. And let's crunch for 3 this time. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bend that left knee. 3, 2, and 1. One more time. 3, 2. Now instead of stepping back, both toes point out. Nice low squat, abs engage, right and left. Add your reach if you can. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Walk those feet in, shoulders away from the ears. All right. So come to the back of your mat. You're going to be rolling to your left side plank this time. Engage those abdominals. Fingertips down and let's walk it out. Roll to your left side plank. Everybody's wrists below the shoulder. Left knee down if you would like. Let's reach that right arm in, dip the hip down. Good, nice long reach. Keep breathing. Last 2. And last 1. Awesome. Everybody's hip comes down. Your feet are on your right side. Left arm's going to reach. Good. And now I'm going to fold forward. I can kind of move my feet a little bit so this left foot is against my right thigh. Inhale, exhale, bring those hands down. Try your best to have your weight evenly distributed and you're not rolling to one side. Good. All right, let's bring it up. Let's grab those weights and have a seat at the front of your mat. So let's once again roll those weights towards your ankles and allow that chest to just sink down. Good, shoulders down, engage your abdominals and relax those thighs. Come on down slowly. Now, we're gonna move our arms and legs like a toy soldier. So, you can do this with weights or without weights. And you can always take one leg if you need to and put it on the ground, okay? So you don't need to have both feet up at the same time. I'd like you to do what feels right for you, okay? So let's lower your right leg and lower the right arm as well. And then very slowly switch. Breathe. Good, slow and controlled. Every time you exhale, I want you to think about engaging your middle. Now this would be the same thing with just one leg. Move it 2 or 3 times and then move the other leg. Good. Anytime you need to modify, please do so. Do your best for 8. Rest the head. 7. Good. 6. 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's put those weights down. Let's take our feet farther apart than our hips and take our arms out to the side. And let's windshield wiper those knees nice and slow. So as you look one way, your knees should be shifted in the opposite direction. Let's go one more time in each direction. Very good. All right, so we're going to be mainly focusing here on the lower portion of those abdominals. So you're going to decide how high you lift those hips. It's completely up to you, okay? So we can lift those hips and tap those toes down. We can lift the hips a little higher if your head, neck, shoulders, back are okay with that. Totally up to you, but whatever you're doing, I want it to be very slow and controlled, going up as well as coming down, okay? If you go back too quickly, you can go back too far for what your neck is ready for today. Okay, and that defeats the purpose because we're trying to work those abdominals. We don't want to hurt the neck. We don't want to hurt the back in the process. Let's just do 4 more, you guys. Nice and strong. Good. 3 more times. Good. 2 more times. And 1 more time. And tap. Awesome. Exhale. Hug the knees tight. Shoulders down. Let's hold on to the knees and draw some circles. See if you can take the knees a little farther away. Both directions. Awesome. All right, let's do our banana split roll. Doesn't that sound good? I'm going to demonstrate. Abs engaged. You're going to do banana, split, roll to one side and hold. Good. Banana, split. split, roll to the other side and hold. Good. You can rest your head as you're doing that banana if that's better for your neck. It's up to you completely. Good. Try to hold that side plank for just a second. Good. Engage your middle. Slow movements. We're not rushing. I know you're having fun now. We're going to go 2 more times to each side. Don't rush. Hold it there for a second. Good. One more time in each direction, just your best. Last one. Awesome. Woo, hug those knees again. Shoulders down, let's glance in one direction to stretch your neck. Glance in the other direction. Good. All right, we're gonna rock ourselves up, but we need to engage our middle and not pull on those back muscles. So engage your middle, nice and strong. Come on up. Shoulders down, let's hold the V-sit for just 4. Feel free to put your feet down. And good. Left leg in front. We are gonna walk our fingertips out, bend those elbows and breathe. Very good. All right, I want you to come to an upper push-up position. We're gonna take our time coming down to the mat. So wrists below your shoulders, knees down whenever you need to. You don't want to lead with your hips, you want to lead with your chest. 8, 7, hug your sides if you can. 2, and good. Reach into Superman. Engage your middle though, don't forget about it. Back into Iron Man. Good, Superman. Iron Man. Hands underneath your shoulders. Engage your middle, push up to the knees. Knees off the ground if you want to. Bend those elbows. 8, 7, 6, 3. Awesome. Scoop that belly button in. And notice I'm not arching my neck up. My head's just a natural extension of the spine as I'm coming to Superman and then Iron Man. Not holding my breath. Good, nice and strong. Press up to your knees. One more time, knees up if you choose. And bend those elbows for 8, 7, 4. Good, Superman. Try to not arch your neck up. And Iron Man. Good, Superman. Iron Man. Let's turn to our right and relax everything. So release the tightness in your glutes and just let those shoulders round. And just glance up and look to your left. Take another couple breaths. Good, hands underneath those shoulders. Lift the head up and open the chest in Cobra to give that middle a good stretch. Good, then come to your knees. I want you to put your forearms on the mat, and we're not gonna sit back this time. We're gonna keep our hips up. I'm gonna rest my forehead, block my fingertips out, and allow the middle of my chest to just sink down. Good, I'm gonna come up to my hands and knees and arch up into a nice cat stretch, glancing to the ceiling. Good, let's take our knees apart and stretch our shoulders before we move on. Look up to your left and rotate your wrist. And then left hand palm up underneath. Let's rest on the left side of the face. Right fingertips walk away from you as you breathe. And then right hand at the low back. Allow those shoulders to just flop. Big exhale, let's untwist. And switch to the other side. You're going to look up to your right, rotate the wrist. Right hand palm up underneath. Let's rest on the right side of the face. Walking your left fingertips away from you. And left hand at the low back. Shoulders just relax. Good, let's untwist. Come up to those knees, fingertips behind, and open up the chest. Let's think about pulling the shoulder blades down with that chin in your chest. Release, fingertips gently pull back. And switch. Good, come on up to the front of the mat. And as we're in our V-sit this time, you're gonna wax on, wax off with your feet. You're gonna also rock back and do a rocking chair. This is one of the more challenging moves. I want you to do what's safe for you, and if you need to modify, please do. All right, so shoulders down. You can either do this with one foot or both feet. 4, 3, 2, now we're gonna rock back. I'm not gonna pull with my head and neck at all. It's my legs that lift just the mid back up. And then I come back up. I'm gonna wax off. 4, 3, 1 foot would be fine. Rock it back. 4. So my legs are what's lifting my my mid back up. Wax on. 4, good. 3, 2, come on back, best you can. 4, 3, 2, last time up. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1, come on back. I hope you're feeling this. And good. Woo! Knees to the right, look to your left. Take a deep breath in and out. And let's switch. Knees to the left, glance to your right. Good job. Let's bring those knees and feet together. Abs are engaged. As I lift my legs, you're more than welcome to not do that part, okay? So as my arms come up, I'm going to lift my hips and my right leg. Same thing now with the left. Good. And right. And left. If this bothers your back at all, just keep the feet on the mat and just raise and lower the hips and the arms. Now this time, I'm going to keep my right leg up and keep my hips up. Now as I move my right leg, I'm going to move my arms as well. I'm going to flex my foot to bring it down and point to bring it up. Good, flex to bring it down, point to bring it up. Good, breathe. Try that 2 more times. 1 more time. And good, let's bring it down. Cross your left leg on top. Fingertips behind your right thigh. And as you pull the right leg towards you, take your left forearm, push that left thigh away and breathe. Good, knees and feet together. This time, let's lift that left leg up and hold that left leg up. I'm going to flex my foot as I bring it down, point as I bring it up. Good. Engage your middle. Do your best to keep that right hip lifted up. Good. You just have 2 more. And 1 more. Awesome. Lower down. Right leg crosses on top. Fingertips behind your left thigh. Pull the left thigh in. Take your right forearm. Push that right thigh away. All right, last abdominal exercise and the rest is stretching. We're gonna do wide scissors, okay? Anytime you need to do this with one foot on the ground and just moving one leg, no problem. Engage your middle and you're gonna turn those legs out. So notice how my legs are turned out. And I'm gonna lower my legs, kind of linger down here close to the ground as long as my abs are okay, my back's all right. I can raise those legs up at any point and then bring them back down. Keep breathing. You got about 20 more seconds. Try to keep those legs turned out, making you use your inner thighs along with those abdominals. Pilates scoop. Almost done. 3, 2, and awesome. All right, guys. Feet together. Either hold on to your ankles or see if you can clasp your fingertips around your feet. Heels down, press the knees apart and breathe. Good. Let's place the feet on the mat farther apart than the hips and lift those hips up into your bridge, pressing those hip bones up to the sky. And let's lower down nice and slow. Let's hug your right knee into your chest. Let the left leg come flat and rotate that right foot gently in both directions. And then the left hand's going to bring the knee across the body. Let's look to your right for a gentle spinal twist. The left fingertips gently continue to pull that knee across. So important to stretch those muscles we just worked. Good, let's bring both knees into the chest. And one more time, draw some circles to massage the low back in both directions. And now let's hug the left knee in, take the right leg flat, shoulders down and rotate the foot gently in both directions. And now your right hand's going to bring the knee across the body. Gentle spinal twist, you're looking to your left. And these right fingertips are gently pulling that knee across. Slowly untwist. Good, I want you to engage your middle and very strong. Go ahead and rock yourself up. And let's bring the soles of the feet together. Pull the heels close to you. Shoulders down and head up, and then nose towards your toes. Good, lifting up. Let's go ahead and press those knees down towards the ground, and then cross the legs, right leg in front, right arm reaching. And your left hand's gonna gently grab that knee as you come across a little more. Good, inhale up. Glance over your right shoulder, shoulders down, lifting your head up. And let's switch. Left leg in front. Left arm reaches. And right hand grabs that knee, sinking down. Good, inhale up, both arms. Exhale, shoulders down, twist and look over your left shoulder. Good, slowly untwist. Let's bring that chin to your chest and shoulder blades down. Sit up as tall as you can. Right ear to right shoulder. Right hand's gonna gently help, don't force it. Left hand at your low back. Now with that chin down, you can ease your right fingertips to the back of your head and very gently press a little bit forward. Good, chin down. And take that left ear to left shoulder. Left hand gently helps. Right hand to the low back. Inch those left fingertips back, chin down, very gently press forward. Good, chin down, arms down. With a nice deep breath in as you reach up. Exhale. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. Thanks for doing Pilates with me today. High five.